Penticton middle schooler Jessica Broder has returned from a national competition, the Canada-wide science fair held this year in Lethbridge. She came home with gold.
It was amazing. It's like 500 of the nerdiest nerds, and they're so amazing. They're so much fun to be around because they all love science, and it's just an amazing experience.
Jessica experimented with factors affecting a person's sense of taste.
It tested to see how your sense of smell and sight influence and manipulate the way you taste, as well if your age or current status as a smoker changes the way you taste.
Volunteers taste tested a variety of fruit juices and were asked to identify each flavor. For part of the experiment, participants were blindfolded and had their noses blocked, so sight and smell couldn't influence their decisions.
So people rely on their eyes a lot, especially boys, and 1 in 12 boys have the possibility of being colorblind. So I dyed all the juices the same color to play with that factor, and it changes them, and it actually decreased. And people over the age of 55 did better than boys in that test. So I found that each time I added in another sense, you improve between 19 to 22%, and that premature loss of taste is yet another reason not to smoke. I didn't think smokers would have such a premature loss because for overall, they were a lot worse than people over the age of 55. They were worse by far. Even on their last test, when they could use all their senses, they only had a 50% average.
Jessica's experiment drew a lot of attention from the judges and scientists at the contest.
So I was only expecting to get 4 judges, but we're judged for 8 hours, 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the afternoon. So in the afternoon, I wasn't expecting to get anybody, but I got 7 other judges, and I was like, whoa, what's happening? All these judges pour out, but you have a schedule, so you sort of can prepare, and you get 20 minutes with each judge. And it's very nerve-wracking at the beginning, but once you go through your first one and it goes well, then you're like, oh, this is easy. And it's very fun.
Competing in a science fair at a national level gave Jessica great insight on the accuracy and attention to detail a budding scientist needs.
You really want a slick project that's easy to explain and you know everything about it, because the judges are trying to find every little corner and cranny to get all the information that you have or have not gotten. So you need to have a slick, and it needs to be perfect for them.
Along with the gold medal and bragging rights, Jessica received $700 cash, a BlackBerry tablet, and will receive a $4,000 scholarship to Western University if she keeps up her A average. Jessica is now hooked on science.
Science is such an amazing thing. It will help the world move on and through all the generations, and it's fun. Especially when you're there, you have so much fun with everyone. It's just like chill, but at the same time, you're having so much fun and meeting so many new people.
For Go Okanagan, this is Wayne McDougall in Penticton.